Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Today is a day of great sadness and happiness. I know, that seems contradictory. First things first, I learned something about the barn finds. I did some plain old-fashioned jobs off camera just to get a couple of experience levels. You can see we're at experience level 3 now. Or 7. I was only 4 away. Oh yeah, there's what you could expect over here. Anyway. So I got into a barn and I was like, you know what? I need to not do this and then go back in and start recording and show everyone from there. Well, guess what? When you go into a barn and then you back out of the game, the barn disappears and you can only unlock the next one at the next level. So I had to get level 7 from level 6. There you have it. Over here we have Salem Flammo. I recognize this is the car name, I guess, but I call him by this name. So, Mr. Flabbo over here says my car doesn't start, and even when it was working, the sounds it made were strange. Every morning, I woke up the entire neighborhood. Please do something so it would work and not make much noise. So we can certainly go ahead and do that. The first thing I do want to do, though, is spend some points if we can. We have 2, I do believe. Yep. We sure do. So let's go ahead and make it count. Let's see over here. How much? Most of these cost 1, I do believe. Pretty much all these ones cost 1. And what one do we want? Faster screwing? Even faster screwing, damn it. The electronic meter, that could be pretty cool. Or the OBD scanner. I almost feel like I want to get this. And I don't know. Screw it. We're going to buy it. So let's buy that, and we have 1 more point for us to use. We can slowly unlock all of the different meters and everything. So that could work. In fact, it's probably a good idea for us to unlock all the various meters and there have you. So what the hell? Let's unlock this as well for right now. There you go. We can't do anything else until level 9 after all. So what are you gonna do about it? Let's go over to the barn and see what we can find. Old Man Weathers had a son, and this is what he had to say about him. We walk in and he's like, "Well, Gray, my son left this car behind when he got into a fight, a tragic fight with an angry beaver. And the beaver gave him herpes simplex 10. You can have it, Gray, if you can afford it." How much does this thing cost? Buy car. $52,000. $52,000. Well, that's not gonna happen. I told you, boys, a lot of people are complaining about that, how the cost of the barn finds has, like, gone up from, like, 15 grand to, like, 50 and 60 grand. $52,000 is too much for this car, old man. Too much for this car. I will say, though, it does look pretty cool. You can't do anything here. Like, you can't take anything apart. You can't mess with anything. And the only 2 things that you could choose is overview mode, which I thought I purchased the thing that allowed us to see 3 things that are all screwed up right off the bat. Certainly doesn't look that way. And buy car. So, needless to say, no barn find for us. However, we can search through the old man's keggers. He's hosting intergalactic keggers over here. To potentially find some junk that we can grab. Now, from what I understand, we just get to keep all this. So, damn it, we're going to look through every friggin' nook and cranny. Oh, yeah. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. I don't care. I'll sell it. We're gonna get a couple of bucks from this if it's the last thing I do. Plus, maybe we can get some of our repair skill working out for us. Oh my God, what is with the friggin' dogs over here? Leave to garage, inventory, or photo mode. Okay, so we can't, oh mother of Jesus. There we go. I was gonna, okay, hi, how's it going there, Pointer? There we go, now we can move again. I was gonna say, it sounds like, where are we? Can we see outside of this? Oh, you kind of can. Hold on, can I maneuver back through here? There we go. What is outside of here? Like, I'm trying to see. It almost looks like there's a neighborhood or something. Are we on the water? Oh, whatever. Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Are there more cars? The last barn find I found before the game decided it didn't want me to share any of it with you only had 1 car. What the hell is this? This guy, what is this guy, like a freaking scrapper? Now, I will say, scrappers, the ones that really make a life out of it, are legit. I've seen some guys scrap and make more money than most people do in a traditional job, just due to how quickly they can scrap and how efficient they are at it. So now this one over here, I mean, can I mess with this or can I buy this car? $42,000 for this one. Mother of God. All right. And how about this one? How about the Sakura? Is it? Oh, only 27 for this one. Okay, so it is getting cheaper. Let us finish going through all the old man's belongings. You never know what you might find. All right, I think that we have pilfered everything. Oh, he does live. Is that water or is that snow? I can't really tell what the hell that is. All right, I think that we've pilfered everything we can. Are we allowed to take stuff out of the trunk? Like, if there's stuff in the trunk, am I allowed to take it? No, I can't. Oh, look at this. You can get inside. I didn't know you could get inside. This is pretty cool. Is there like an ignition switch or anything anywhere? It doesn't look like there is. I was gonna say, I kind of wonder if you can move it around or anything. Start the car. Okay. Can I start it? No, I cannot start the car. I can go to the normal mode though. How about this car? Can I start this car? Nope. Can't start this one either. This is what the interior looks like though. Got that delicious wood grain finish to it. All right, I think we've done enough here. I looked everywhere for more things, and I think we've got everything that we can. Let's head back over to our shop and see what we can do with all these parts that we ended up with. All right, so it did make us buy the parts. It was about $2 grand for the parts all said and done. I wonder, there is like a couple of things that we can legitimately repair. Ooh, that didn't work. Or it kind of worked. There we go. So we kind of got things repaired a little bit. So if we sell all this, for instance, I mean, are we going to get anything for it? Like, how much does this give me? All right, well, let's find out real quick. So we got all these parts. I'm going to sell everything we have and see what we end up with. We're at 13,129. And this is what we came out with, 15,960. So did we come out on top? I don't know, maybe. Realistically, though, it was just kind of cool getting in there to see some stuff. Now, all this crap is stuff I took off of other cars. Someone, I saw in the comments, someone was like, bushing with the G. Take the G off, it's bushing. I get, what is it, like that a Midwest thing or something like that? I don't know, man, I told you. Well, I don't know, I was about to say, I've got rid of most of my accent from Jersey, but it's every once in a while, you boys know it comes out. Oh, wow, that was 114 bucks for that ASB pump. Or ABS pump, rather. And sometimes I also say things backwards. I don't think that I can attribute that to being from Jersey. I think I can just attribute that to, I don't know, dumbassism. All right, stacks have been made, 16 grand. Let's go over to the phone. Let's get our story mode job, which I've been waiting for. This is the car doesn't start anymore, and when it did, it sounded like crap. So, you know what? I don't know. That's a pretty slick looking car. I actually kind of like the looks of it. What does this remind you guys of? Right over here. Man, the glare is quite potent over here. Okay. First things first, if we go over to the car status, we can see that it's pretty screwed up. Oh, and we get to change the oil. So, I guess let's throw it on the path tester because there's no reason not to. And also, we can, oh, you know what? Hold on. I wonder if right now, we can utilize some of our different examination tools. That's too old. All right, well, we can't use that. So what else do we have? We had a electronic meter. We can use this over here. Oh, electrometer, tell me all of your secrets. Red Forest. Red Forest? Oh, whatever. Okay, the battery's shot. And the starter and the alternator are in craptastic condition, but they're not terrible. Okay, so it actually did help us out a little bit. That's not too shabby. Does that show up on the list? It sure does. Okay. Let's throw it over to the path tester. Never mind. We couldn't go over to the path tester because the car wouldn't start. That's interesting. I've never had that happen before. Oh, you know what? Do we have a battery charger in here? I haven't actually taken the time to look. So it looks like no, or I'm just blind. It could be either or. But let's go ahead and take off this battery real quick. I wonder if we put a new battery in, if we would be able to start this and then bring it over to the path tester. I don't know, though. How about bat? Can I find you with this? I sure can. 170 bucks for the battery, huh? All right, that's fine. Throw in a new battery over here and see what happens. Oh, battery. Do you mind going in for old Gray over here? Just kind of move on this way, put the part mount on. Oh, swing way over there. And it should slide right in. There we go. So now can I move it, I'm curious, over to the path tester? Nope, can't start the engine. All right, so the engine's shot. We need to figure it out. Let's take a look first off Let's do an overview mode just in case it gives us any... Oh, it did. Oh, no, it showed us that because of our, when we used the tester. I hate the fact that I bought that one skill and it doesn't appear to really be doing very much. Let me dig down deep here and do this the old-fashioned way. What in the hell is going on down here? Oil filter, all right. Just kind of looking for any parts that seem like they are explosively destructicated. All right. I have it. Holy God, what in the hell happened over here? Mother of Jesus. Look at this middle muffler. Up you go, yonder car. All the way up so I can get at this muffler. The muffler looks like hammered crap. I don't know if that means something or not. Let's check it out though. Over here to the examination mode, what should we find? Yep. The muffler is blasticated. Actually, the entire exhaust system looks absolutely craptastic. And it is craptastic. Well, that's good to know. How about the front exhaust section? How's that doing? Actually, that's not bad at all. Taking off mufflers. Boys know how it is. But this is just the friggin' start of what in the hell is wrong with this car. We found a couple of things. But there's still plenty more where this came from. Now, it could also be, I guess it could also be a fuel problem. I don't know. Let me see, what else do we have back in here? Sometimes you can kind of look deep inside and find the fuel tank in there, have you? Now, is there anything going on with it? How about the fuel pump? Hold on. Could mean something. Could mean something. Ah, look at that. Fuel pump. 9%. Totally found it. Okay. And then if I take this fuel tank off, do I get to see anything else? Not really. And it's 65%. Okay. I think that we've found everything on this side with the fuel and the exhaust. The rest of it has to be deeper inside of the engine. So we're probably... Let's go ahead and lower this thing down real quick. We're probably going to have to go inside of this area here. We're gonna have to take off the engine head cover. This always has plenty of bolts to make Gray wish that he purchased the 100% speed increase of screwing. I see this fuel filter's not looking good either. Let's see if we can take this off and find out. 25%. Okay, so the fuel filter was also a goner. While I'm here, I wonder, there's the ignition coil. How's the ignition wires? 65%. Okay, so the ignition wires were actually just fine. I don't know if there's an easy way to see whether or not the ignition wires are, like, terrible or not. Let's see what else do I want to do here. The camshaft's actually looking pretty good. All right, how about the ignition coil? How are you doing there, ignition coil? You are at 5%. Okay, another lucky guess right there. So the ignition coil was also shot. And how about the spark plugs? Can we examine these, or do we need a special tool for this? We do need the OBD scanner, which we cannot use. So let's take out the spark plugs and see what happens. 10%. Got it. Okay. Not yet. I knew it. I knew it. Here we go. Now we're freaking cooking with gas, baby. And there we go. We managed to find everything. We put a new battery in. Now we just need the middle and rear muffler, ignition coils, a whole slew of spark plugs, a fuel filter, and a fuel pump. Over to the craptastic computer from 1991, damn it. It's time to buy things. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we buy anything, I don't think that we can repair any of these particular items, but I will. I was a liar. We can. Oh, it's just the engine head cover. Well, I don't give a crap about that. That's already, that's in, well, it's not in fine condition, but it's in good enough condition for the guy not to care about it. All right. I think we've got everything that we need. Let's, might as well put on the mufflers and stuff first. Get all that taken care of, and then we can do pretty much everything else. Under here we go. There we go. Under here we go to the part mounting area. Middle muffler. Oh, you're looking crisp. Look at how freaking chromed out that's looking. Man, I'm going to tell you something. There is nothing that looks shinier than a brand new exhaust system. And I know that from experience, because I did have to get a brand new exhaust system in my Dakota. The one I had looked like crap when I got the new one. God, it looked frigging amazing. It was so shiny and new, it was blinding to look at. Brand new fuel pump goes in, just slides right in like that. Should be able to bring her on down, and then put the rest of the items into the engine. And then from there, I think we're going to be done with everything. So let's, what do I want to do first? Let's sweep over here and start putting in the Sparky plugs as they are. There's one right there. And all those should just slide in. You don't even need to turn them in the game, man. I love it. It's fantastic. See, they just kind of slip right in like that there. And can I get the last one if I kind of lean over here? There we go. How many people lean in real life when they're playing games? I do it all the time. Got an ignition coil. Whoa. Hold on. That ignition coil over there, I thought I had bought. Ah. All right, hold on. Gotta get an ignition coil. I wasn't trying to neglect you, car. I got you a brand new ignition coil. There you are. How's that taste? Does it taste igniting? It does, doesn't it? It's freaking delicious. All right, let's put this over here. Fuel filter goes on. Engine head cover goes on. There's 6 billion screws that I have to put down. Part of me even wonders if I needed to mess with this. I hope to God I did. And then finally the ignition wires, because those need to go on. And I think, are we all done? We are! 863. I almost spent more money on this than I made. What a bunch of crap. We need to really start upcharging more for our labor. Oh. I almost forgot. Holy God. I almost forgot about the oil. Oh, I'm a bad person. Well, I don't know if that makes me a bad person, but I'm definitely a bad mechanic. Hold on, oil drain. Get your ass over by car lifter A. I've got work for you to do. And then some of this right there. How much oil was in there? Just a little sprinkling. Just a little sprinkling. Not very much at all. Probably about a teaspoon's worth, but you know how it is. Teaspoon's worth will get you from point A to point B, I guess, and it'll destroy your engine in the meantime. Over here by the oil fill plug, let us gurgle it in. Someone was saying that the oil that we're putting in looks just as bad as the friggin' oil we took out. Yeah, you're right. It does. 13 bucks for that oil, A. Just being thorough. Check in the dipstick. Dipstick looks very good. And we are... Throw that hood on down, and we should be done. All right, old girl. There we go. 1,270 bucks. We made an extra $400 from changing the oil. Oh, whatever. 112 XP for that. I feel like the story mode should really give you more XP. It's really odd. Oh, what is this down here? We have another story mode. I bought this car from a dealer. Ha, that was your first mistake. It wasn't the cheapest, but supposedly it was a good deal. The only problem is the gears that aren't very difficult. Oh, the gears that are very difficult to change. And sometimes something bangs on the left side and on the right side also. Check the general condition and repair what's needed. But the dealer ensures that everything is nearly new. All right, we need to take this. You know we need to take this to find out if this guy got friggin' hosed or not. Oh, what a beautiful blue color. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably the nicest car we've seen yet. Real quick, let's go inside and mess around with any examination tools that we can use. Oh, look at this. We can use our scanner. I've been wanting to see this thing. All right, Patron. What can you tell old Gray over here? Everything's in average condition. Well, I don't know about new. I wouldn't say it got ripped off yet, but it's not looking good so far. The electronic meter is next. Sadly, it only, like, checks a couple of things, but whatever. Yep, just turn the dial left and right. You know how it is. Ah. Radiator fan housing is jacked up, is it? Okay. And now, throw the hood down. And now, to the path test, where the real sadness of this vehicle will be discovered. A path testing we shall go. See what it sounds like when it starts. A little difficult to start. You should not have to turn it over for quite that long. Oh, we got a sweet, look at this in here. The interior is actually quite nice. They did a good job detailing it, that's for damn sure. Let me go ahead and hold down the brakes here while I talk some BS. There we go. Brakes are looking pretty craptastic. That's nice. Over here, let's check out the rear brakes. I'm sure they're in just as good a condition. Oh yeah, they're looking fantastic. I love seeing a lot of orange coloration when I start checking these cars. How about the suspension? That could cause some banging sounds, couldn't it? Brakes being all jacked up is usually like squealing, isn't it? Come on, car guys. I know you all know. I just say that because I had terrible brakes that I had to fix, and that was exactly what was going on with them. I could hear them whining, and you couldn't hear it unless you put the window down. Like, I never would have known until mother of God. Wow. Yep. It was the suspension. It was the suspension. Okay. Well, let's get the hell out of here and fix this thing up. Holy God. Look at that. As many items as we figured out. Look at how much is left. Oh, Jesus. You don't want the oil changed too, do you? Wow. Okay. Well, so we're gonna have to, man. Let's bring it up partway real quick. Let me go into, this is incredible. Let's go into the overview mode and see what we can see right away. All right. Oh boy. Okay. All right. That's fine. We'll dig a little bit deeper in here. This gearbox is looking pretty jacked up. First off. Oh, carrying out, a test drive. You know what? Hold on. We've never test drove anything yet. Yes. We're taking the Royal Crown over to the test drive area, baby. Hopefully that'll diagnose some more stuff. And you're going to get to see Gray's fantastic driving skills. I'm going to keyboard pleb it up today. You know how it is. Every once in a while, I like to use my dirty pleb keyboard. Is there a way for me to... There we go. I was going to say, is there a way for me to get the hell out of here so I can actually see what I'm doing? It's a little bit better. All right. The acceleration is terrible. Acceleration is absolutely terrible. There we go. It does shift a little late, it feels like, as well. Right around here. There we go. Just kind of... Oh, yep. There we go. Don't mind that. Don't mind the barricade over there. Yep, sir. That damage was already there. That damage was already there. Okay, then we've got... Yep. All right. You know, it drives a little bit like I'm ice skating. I'm not going to say this is all me. Wow. Drifts quite nicely as well. Go ahead and swing it around this way. There we go. They call me Drift Master McGray. And the suspension test. Hey! Oh, yes! Yeah. And now last things last. And that is the brake test. And I think we should have like a little stop bar or something over here. 90 kilometers per hour, huh? There we go. There it is. And ready and stop. Yes! Got it. Man. That's how you do it, baby. And that's how you conduct a driving test right there. A nice test drive. I would suggest having a little bit less crashing if at all possible, because you may be expected to fix those parts. But, wow. Man, the test drive also does a lot of good stuff. Okay, so now between that, did we get everything? We didn't. There's still more things left that are ruined on this thing. Mother of God. But we did everything that we can. So let's throw it all over by the lifter and start looking the old-fashioned way. All right, from here, it kind of looks like the steering rack is jacked up, but we can only remove that by taking it off, which is fine. So I guess let's just, man, there's so much stuff here to deal with, but all right, we're gonna just start. We're gonna start with the tire. We're gonna take the tires off. I said we're gonna take the tires off. For the love of God, we're gonna take the freaking tire off. There we go. Now we're taking some damn tires off. There we are. How's the brakes looking? Yeah, they're looking pretty craptastic. I am going to take this stuff off as well. There we go. 61%. Brake pads are at 70. And the brake disc is at 61. Huh. I'm actually kind of surprised, but that's what I wanted right there. The front drive axle, which is looking 11%. Yep. That'll do it. Tie rod over here also beat to hell, 10%. As well as the inner tie rod at 7%. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Now, are you going to let me move back a little bit? Yes, you are. All right, so I want to get this steering rack out, but we can't do that until we get the other side done. Tire, come with me if you want to live. There we are. Oh, wow, this brake caliper is looking like hammered crap as well. 7%. Okay, I knew it had to be worse off than I thought. The frickin' brake pads also shot. Man, that front knuckle cover. Hold on. Am I allowed to see this? Can I examine you? Good thing I did, because holy Jesus. The front knuckle cover is completely destroyed. Take off the drive axle like this. Take off. Can I get to that? No, I can't. The hub has to come off. Oh, deeper inside is the hub bearing. The hub bearing's fine, though. Well, it's not completely destroyed, I should say. Knuckle steering. Shot. Freaking shot. Look at this. What do you want me to take off? The lower suspension arm? Okay. Consider it done once I get rid of the tie rods. Like that. Oh, God. I went too far in. Oh, I went too far in. Yeah, doesn't it suck whenever you go too far in? You don't want to go too far in. You just want to go averagely far in. Man, I've seriously had to rip all kinds of stuff off of this car, man. Oh, there's so much going on here. All right, gearbox. You're coming with me. This is where all the gear problems are, and it makes perfect sense. There we go. Gearbox 70%. Oh, and look at what's inside of the gearbox, everyone. It's the clutch release bearing, as well as the clutch pressure plate, which both seem to be in absolutely grotesque condition. So let's go ahead and do what we do best, which is make money. Stacks of money, actually. Oh, all right. Flywheel, 7%. Wow. Okay. That's fine. Is there anything else going on over here that I should know about? Over on the rear side, what should we find? Sadness. Let us get on our ladder and get up in here and rip everything out. There we go. Brake calipers. Why you do this? Why you do this? You're actually not in bad condition. But the brake disc. Oh, the brake pads were shot. The brake disc is okay. Let's take this off, though. And this. Oh, can I get it from here? Can I get it? Can I get it? Right there. There we are. Let's take this off, though, so that we can get at this right here. Wheel hub number 3. 10%. Damn it. Wow. Small rubber bushing with the G. 14%. There's something else over there that I saw that was in absolutely craptastic condition. Can I take... I need to take this other bushing off, don't I? There we are. 10% for that. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere, I think, boys. After literally shredding this vehicle, I feel like Wolverine over here. Actually, I don't know if I want to take you off yet. Hold on. Let me get the rest of this first. God, rear suspension arm. The sway bar looks friggin' shot as well over here in the back. Oh, look, the end link is gone as well. Isn't that lovely? Can I take you out yet? I probably can't because I have to. I'll bet I have to go way the hell over here and deal with all this nonsense first. We got a lot of business we're losing right now. I hear my phone going all over the place right now, but it has to happen because Mother of God, everything in here, it's like the apocalypse or something. Oh, actually, that knuckle housing isn't that bad at all. Okay. Can I take this off to get at this? I sure can. Okay, good. Okay. We found almost everything. There is one part that we have not yet found. Found it. It was one more bushing. Look at this list of crap. All right, old Gray is going to be over by the freaking computer for the next, like, 45 minutes. I'll see you guys in a second. And just in case you're wondering, there's only one item that we can repair. The rear suspension upper arm. That's all. Okay, I think we have everything. I spent thousands. Oh my God, this guy got friggin' taken for a freaking ride by his dealer. This was horrible. Let's start mounting stuff on. Steering rack, tie rods, both inner and outer. How much, if you guys are mechanics and you saw all the stuff that we just took out of this, what would this job be? How much would you charge for this? I'm actually really curious to know. Over on this side, the steering knuckle. Hold on, let me see if I can get the tie rod. There it is. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod, like a little bit of that. There we go. Lower suspension arm does have to go on, as well as the rubber bushing, as well as the secondary rubber bushing. There is all kinds of rubber bushings that we had to deal with. I think I bought a grand total of 6 or 8 bushings, both small and large. All right, wheel bearings going in. The wheel bearing actually wasn't in terrible condition. Brake disc over here wasn't in bad condition either. It was in not good condition, but it wasn't in bad condition. Brand new flywheel. The old clutch plate can go on right there, as well as the clutch pressure plate, which was also screwed up. Got, what is this over here? 5 bolt scapoos for that. How about the bearing? Yep, the bearing was also shot, as was the gearbox. And the gearbox, as you would expect, was quite expensive. Brand new front drive shaft. Go ahead and get on there. While we're doing it, let's go ahead and put on the front drive axle. Tighten that up. And we can even throw on the wheel. I know, though, I didn't use the star pattern. I feel terrible about it. Let's throw the drive axle on. There we go. Takes all the bushings, as well as all the shock absorbers. All right, can I get the upper arm up? Yeah, okay, good. And all that, well, I think this is going to be okay because these bushings were not in the red. I think it's only in the red that it will jack me if I don't put in brand new 100% green grass-fed parts. Oh, sway bar end link. How are you doing? All right, what else do we have over here? Another bushing? Yep, sure is. Sure is. One more bushing over there. Rear suspension arm A, if you please. I see there's 2 bolts for you. And let's see over here. Spring cap. Spring cap was in okay condition. As well as the spring. As well as the rear shock absorber cap. We have another bushing over here. Luckily that one as well in 60 some odd percent. Over here, should we see 61%? We do. And, oh my god. All right. Is everything I need to put in over here? I think it is. Let's go with this rear end link. Here we are. And from here, wheel hub. Very good. We're slowly getting there, man. I think we're slowly starting to get there. Hold on. Brake disc. And then the brake pads and the caliper. The brake pads in terrible condition. The calipers and the cylinders were just kind of average. There we go. Whew. Okay. Oh, almost forgot about. There we go. The bearing. Hubcap. Wheel. There she goes. And there. Okay. And then I think, did I put the, no I didn't. I was going to say, did I put the wheel on the other side? I most certainly did not. Let's go ahead and put the bearing in over here. Hubcap over here. And then, oh, let me get to it. There it is, the wheel. All right. And with the bolts moving in the appropriate direction this time, how you feeling? Radiator fan, housing, and then 2 bushings. 3 bushings. All right, looks like we're almost done here. Also, I started to use the favorites thing. Actually, I'll show you what that is. If you click on the favorites over here like this, it'll highlight, I love this, it'll highlight exactly what it wants you to do, which is quite nice. I've kind of like been playing without it, but these last couple of bushings were a gigantic pain in the ass to figure out exactly which one it wanted. So, there we go. Now we can finally get all of the lovely bushings on. Everyone should be friggin' happy as hell. And then, oh, hold on. Let me grab one more bushing. I feel like I have an extra bushing that I didn't need. Like, I bought an extra one. Because I think I put one that didn't need to be 100% in that last part there. But quite honestly, it's 15 bucks and I want to finish up this damn job. All right, where the hell is it over here? Part mount. Oh, there it is. One extra bushing over here. Mother of Jesus, are you happy? You should be happy. There we... Really? One brake caliper? Which brake caliper was it? Oh, you know what? Hold on. While we're doing this, since we have fixed these, let's go ahead and turn these off so we're not looking at them. All right, brake caliper. Where? Why? Which one is it? Which dirty brake caliper is it? It's all the way up there, is it? All right. Front driver's side. Let's get it done. Okay. Finally. The last bit. There's your damn brake caliper. I hope you're friggin' happy about it. And then the only thing left. Oh, well, you know what? Hold on. Before I put this thing on, let's check the car status. Is everything green? It is. Wow. What will be the cost of this job? What sort of a horrible frigging financial debt are we going to put this guy in right after he got done buying this car from the dealer? This friggin' lemon of a car. 7,700 bucks for that. Get it out of my... Oh. There's an ignition coil missing. Apparently, I took one ignition coil off. Oh, I took a bunch of ignition coils off. Oh, I took all the ignition coils off. What was I thinking? Why did I even care? Did it really matter? I have an extra ignition coil? Did you see that? I had an extra green ignition coil. Whatever. You're going to get a good ignition coil today. Now get the hell out of my shop. There we go. A ton of money. A lot of XP. We're almost to our next level. We also have 20 grand right now, so we're getting to the point where we could probably afford a car finally in the barn area. What is the next job? Do we even have another story job? I don't think that we do. No, these are all non-story jobs. You'll know because there's no time next to the story job. Anyway, guys, hope you're enjoying Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, where we had to damn near change everything in the car. over 7 grand to fix that car, man. It's better off buying a brand new car than to put money down on the freaking used one and then having to spend 8 grand on it to fix it up. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Until the next time, folks. Stay foxy and much love.